Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, 10th chapter, text 14. Yatha Kantaka Vidhango Jantu Nechanti Tam Yatham Yatham Jiva Shamyam Gato Linge Na Tatha Vidha Kantaka. That means, by seeing their faces, one whose body has been pricked by pins can understand the pain of others who are pin pricked. Realizing that this pain is the same for everyone, he doesn't want others to suffer in this way. But one who has never been pricked by pins cannot understand this pain. So in the purport, Prabhu Maharaj says that there is a saying, the happiness of wealth is enjoyable by a person who has tasted the distress of poverty. There is also another common saying, bandhya ki bujive prasava vedana. That means a woman who has not given a bath to a child cannot understand the pain of childbirth. Unless one comes to a platform of actual experience, one cannot realize what is pain and what is happiness in this material world. The laws of nature act accordingly. If one has killed an animal, one must himself be killed by that same animal. This is called mansa. Ma means me and sa means he. As I am eating an animal, that animal will have the opportunity to eat me. In every state, and therefore, it is ordinarily the custom that if a person commits murder, he is hanged. Then Sripad Vishwanath Thakur Sarada Santika says, by seeing the symptoms, and that means Sanskrit it is called lingai, if one is in pain, such as withering of the face, or by having experienced it oneself, one understands the nature of pain and therefore sympathizes with anyone experiencing pain. One who has not experienced being pierced by a thorn, abidha kantakaha, cannot understand the pain of others who are being pricked. So, Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Vaishnava Darshan says that one who is not being pierced by a thorn doesn't desire the pain of a living being pierced by a thorn. Though one develops sympathy for another person, by seeing symptoms of one's in the person's limbs, he doesn't become similar to the person pierced, but desires that. A poor man, seeing his own suffering, sees such sufferings in others. So, in verse 15 it is said that daridro niraham stambho mukta sarva madaiya krishram yadichaya apnoti tadhi tasya param tapah. That means a poverty-stricken man must automatically undergo austerities and penances because he doesn't have the wealth to possess anything. Thus his false prestige is vanquished. Always in need of food, shelter and clothing, he must be satisfied with what is obtained by the mercy of providence. Undergoing such compulsory austerities is good for him because this purifies him and completely frees him from false ego. So Srila Prabhupada Maharaj in the purport says, a saintly person voluntarily accepts a state of poverty just to become free from material false prestige. Many great kings left their apparent standard of living and went to the forest to practice austerity according to Vedic culture, just to become purified. But if one who cannot voluntarily accept such austerity is put into a situation of poverty, he automatically must practice austerity. Austerity is good for everyone because it frees one from material conditions. Therefore, if one is very much proud of his material position, putting him into poverty is the best way to specify his foolishness. Daridrya dosho gunarahasi nasi. When a person is poverty-stricken, naturally his false pride in aristocracy, wealth, education, and beauty is smashed. Thus, corrected, he is in the right position for liberation. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Sarada Santika says that a poor man automatically practices detachment which is necessary to attain liberation from material existence. This is expressed in three verses. The poor person is devoid of the false prestige that comes from possessing wealth and free from pride in family and education. So, Jiva Goswami in Raghu Vaishnava Darshan says, the poor man is devoid of arrogance arising from pride in wealth, Niram Stambha, is freed from agitation of the heart arising from all things related to wealth. He experiences suffering such as lack of food by the nature of poverty. And the suffering is the best austerity because it destroys his pride. Like the best type of austerity, poverty cannot be the cause of pride. In this way, we'll hear how this Narad Muni will be blessing, will be giving compassion to these two persons, Manikripa and Nalakubera. So I will take up it in the next episode, further verses. Thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel in the directions of Hare Krishna.